Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great, staying safe and sane and healthy, and just everybody's getting along out there. In today's video, I wanted to address something that I've had a few other amputees reach out to me recently and tell me that they want to start their own YouTube channel. I'm not going to say their names just yet because I want them to get established and get everything, up to speed, and then, I've been helping push them along and everything as best I can. When you're in the motivational and quote-unquote medical space, it's much different than starting just a regular vlog channel or starting a music channel or a reaction channel or, even like troll accounts and stuff like that. It's much different world. So I have a few things for people that are wanting to start their motivation channel. This is just what I do. I'm by no means, I want to preface the video by saying I'm by no means a professional. I don't even have 1,000 subs yet. So I'm not like a guy that's like extremely well versed in this. I'm not monetized. This is just stuff that I do with my personal channel. And I'm getting growth, I'm getting, forward momentum, but, it's a slow climb. But then again, with the market that we're in, it's very, very niche, and there's not going to be a whole lot of people, flocking to the stuff because it's not very attractive. Or our channels are more of a necessity or something that people come to for information and that kind of stuff. But these are a few steps that I'm going to give you today that are going to kind of help you promote your channel, get it out there a little bit, get it into the algorithm, and just kind of, help push you along a little bit. So, having said that, I'm going to start with the first one on my list I've got here. And the first one I added to my list is don't quit. All right? You'd think that would be later on in the list, but you know what? I'm going to start with it. Don't quit. Don't give up. You're going to see very, very slow growth, if any, right off the bat. You're not going to see just immediate success. People aren't just going to start flocking to your videos. It has to be put into the YouTube algorithm. It has to be put into the when YouTube sees that people are wanting to look at this video and wanting to watch it, they're going to start offering it a lot more. So we're going to get to a little bit more further steps in here that'll help you get to that. So I just want to leave it at that. And the first thing is just don't quit. Don't give up. Just stay with it. Stay with it. I know it's going to be a slow climb. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. You're going to have your days where you're like, well, this sucks. I'm not doing it. Just forget this. Don't do that. Don't give up, because tomorrow, the next day, you'll have more views and more subs than, the past 3 days. It's just weird how it works. So don't get discouraged with it. Second, when we put our information out there, we have a lot of embarrassing stuff, okay? I don't have teeth. I'm bald. I'm fat. People there's videos of me in my underwear on here. You're putting yourself in embarrassing and vulnerable situations. Now, the reason that we do this is so others can get a better view and better understanding of our story and see what we go through on a day-to-day basis. For me, it's how people put on prosthetics, or how people put on their jeans, or, just demonstrating various things, with your leg and your body and stuff like that. So people are going to see things that aren't really that attractive. Okay. Well, with that's going to come trolls. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. There's people that's going to say mean things, rude things. Just laugh with it. What I do is just say, hey, thanks for the view. Thanks for stopping by. And it's a very passive aggressive way of just being like, hey, I got you, So just don't give in to that. Don't argue back. Don't do anything, because, that'll turn you straight up into a low-cal instantly. So don't do that. Just simply say, ha, whatever, move on about your day, because it's not going to affect you either way. It doesn't affect your channel if somebody leaves a negative comment. Please keep that in mind. All right, the next one Steady uploads. Try to stay pretty consistent with your uploads. What you're going to want to do is, what I try to do is at least upload one video a week. I know I've been kind of off because I had an accident with a hard drive, and I'm trying to get videos off that, and it's a whole thing. But either way, steady uploads. At least try to upload one video a week if you can. You know, try to stick to a good 10-15 minute format, something like that, because that's generally what YouTube is wanting, is somewhere in that time range. Anything outside of that is the retention rating is going to start to drop, because people kind of get tired of what's going on, unless it's something like a big major news event or something like that. In our field, with the motivational field, people tend to get a little bit tired of it because it comes off to be a little bit long-winded. So steady uploads, keep that in mind. That's very, very key. If you don't have anything to talk about that week, then hold off until you do have something, because you don't want to just put out some random crap, some filler that's just going to be, you know, what that does is it hurts your channel, because it takes you out of the algorithm, because people aren't going to want to watch that video as much. So YouTube itself thinks, oh, well, this channel sucks, so we're going to kind of take it back out and replace it with somebody else that, you know, people are going to. So don't put out a filler video. Whatever you do, just that's another little bonus tip. Just don't put out any kind of filler crap just because you feel you need to put out a video that week. I know it sucks, and once you get rolling with it and it's really fun, you're going to want to do that, but please don't, because it will hurt your channel. So there you go. The next one is personal touch. What I mean by personal touch is make your channel your own. I don't know if any of you guys remember MySpace, but you used to be able to make your channel, make your MySpace page however you wanted. It was like your own little personal website. Well, you can sort of do the same thing with YouTube. In doing that, you can make, you know, a cool banner, an awesome thumbnail. All your videos can have cool thumbnails, all that stuff. So make sure you have real attention grabbing, a very attractive, you know, professional looking YouTube channel. Because when people come to that, they'll think, oh, damn. And it doesn't matter. People aren't going to look at your subs and be like, well, he's only got 200 subs, so maybe not a lot of people are coming to this channel. So, you know, maybe it's just a shitty channel. I'm not really going to invest much time in it. That's not always the case, okay? Some people can look at it and be like, wow, this guy, for a guy that's starting out, man, his channel looks really fucking awesome. That's good. And that helps you out a whole lot, you know. So have a good banner with a good descriptive detail, you know, whatever, Johnny's apple picking, you know, new episodes premiering every blah, 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 and then have some kind of cool thing over to the side of it, you know, or something like that. Come up with your own banner. Try to have your own thumbnails that are consistent with each video. So when they're all spread out and you pull up your channel, every thumbnail looks identical, looks the same. It's very attention grabbing, has some kind of crazy image or something on it, or it's just something that's like really, really clean and sanitary look. So there you go. Make it your own. Have a personal touch to your channel. You know, don't look at somebody else's and be like, I really like how, you know, fill in the blank did their channel. I think I might do that. Don't do that, because people immediately pick up on that and be like, wow, look here, good job, Mr. Beast, you know. No, people pick up on that shit immediately, so you got to be careful with that. So make it your own, okay? Make it your own. Something else that you'll notice on my channel, the next point I want to get to, something else that you notice on my channel is you never hear me say, God bless, you know, peace be with you. I don't really preach religion or push religion, anything on my channel. And the reason I do that is because you can have a lot of religious bias that come into your channel. It's just like, well, I don't believe in God, so get out of here with all that stuff. And, you know, or I'm Jewish, or I'm, you know, whatever your religion is, you know, it's just like, yeah, God bless. Yeah. You know, not everybody wants to hear that. So if you don't want to really separate people or create a segregation on your channel, just stay away from it. Unless that's what your channel is like, a more of a Christian, kind of derived channel, then do that. By all means, have at it. That's awesome, because that's what your channel is supposed to be. So do that. But if you're just, Johnny Motivator, then what you want to do is kind of stay away from that stuff. When people say, have a blessed day and all that stuff, just say thank you, you as well, or likewise, or that kind of stuff. Like, say if you're doing premieres or live or anything like that. So it's a little bit difficult to navigate through that kind of stuff. So I know that's a tough one, I get it, but if you can, try to stay away from that, at all costs, because it can get, you can lose subscribers because they think, well, all right, great, here we go with this shit. And not everybody's in the mood to hear it, especially people that have just lost a limb, or people that are going through some kind of, people that feel dejected in life aren't always going to want to hear things about religion and stuff that's super happy-go-lucky. And, don't worry, because it's all in God's hands. And not everybody's going to want to hear that, and I know that may sound wrong, or that may sound kind of, kind of anti-whatever, but it's really not. It's just being real. It's being honest. And that's exactly what you want to do with these channels. Don't lie. Be honest. Be exactly who you are. Don't try to put on a front. Don't try to be some of these other people that you see, because there's a lot of people in our field that are, superstars at what they do. I'll name them out for you. There's, just to name a few, there is Footless Joe, there's Amy Bream, there's, there's Nick Livery, Kurt Yeager, Ben Lovell. These are all people that, are, Amy Purdy, that's another one. These are all people that are huge in what they do. They are huge motivators, and they are people that have done great things for the amputee world. And you don't want to try to just be that, be your own thing, be your own niche, have your own, carve out your own little thing. Don't watch their videos and try to copy exactly what they do. Also, you're going to want to watch people's videos and see what has been done. And if it's something that you think you can touch up on better, that's fine. But you don't want to really start repeating other people's videos, because they're going to be like, well, I watched Footless Joe's video on the subject and it was way more thorough. And people will start putting that in your comment section and that kind of stuff. So you're going to want to stay away from that. You're going to want to kind of, watch other people's video, draw inspiration from it, but don't try and repeat it. Okay, so there you go. Keep your keep your content specific to one topic. That's a mouthful. And what I mean by that is, each video, you'll notice in each one of my episodes, if you go back and look, and you'll see things. Today in this episode, we're going to be talking about blah blah blah. I have ones about Hot Wheels, and ones about Barbies, and ones about, my disease that I suffer from, new products in the prosthetic world, that kind of thing. Have a video about a certain topic that day. Because if not, what's going to happen is all your videos are just going to start running together. And it just becomes one big blob, and it doesn't really make sense. And there's nothing really to refer back to, because people are going to have a hard time. It's like, I can't remember that video that he was talking about so-and-so, or she was talking about, man, what video was that? Oh, well, I'll just go look somewhere else. And then they steer away from your videos and nobody watches it. So try to stay specific to each topic. That's the reason I do episodes. I've said that in another one of my videos. That was one of my questions that I received. That was like an Ask Me Anything or something like that. I can't remember. But it was, why do you do episodes? Do you think you're so special, or do you have such a big TV show or something? No, I don't think I'm special. But when you have episodes, what that does is it helps people go back and reference things. and say, hey, what was that video that you were talking about, you know, Barbies on? Or I can say, oh, it's episode 117. Thanks, man, I appreciate that. I was wanting to show my wife something on that, or I was wanting to show my daughter something on that, and I couldn't remember which one it was. Oh yeah, it's 117. Awesome, thanks. Boom, done. It's quick, easy, and you just got views off that video. So there you go. Keep it specific to one topic per video each time you do, if that makes any sense. We've already talked about attention-grabbing thumbnails, making your channel look your own. That's on my list too, I made for you guys. And you know, just make it your own. And I guess the main thing, the biggest thing, the most important thing that I've wrote down on this list right here: have fun with it. Have fun with it. People are going to tell if you're not having fun. People can tell if you're just kind of getting through a video, or just kind of like, hey guys, today's video we're going to be talking about, I don't know, something. What do you guys want to talk about? That's fucking boring. Nobody wants to watch that, and nobody will watch that. They're going to watch it one time. That's it. They'll watch it once, and then they're going to say, oh, well, that's what this dude's content is. He's just, what did I just watch? You know, this is stupid. Rather than grab their attention and hold their attention. That's what you want to do. Don't be, you know, I talk real slow because I have a speech impediment due to my teeth in my mouth. So if you've ever wondered why I talk a little bit slower than most people, there you go. Now, that's the steps that I do in my channel that has made me quote unquote successful. I'm not a super success. Like I said, I'm not like a monetized channel. I don't even have 1,000 subs yet. I'm hoping to get there, so I'm pushing along. So if you guys will like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, then maybe we can accomplish that. But I really, really, really want you guys to stay the course, stay focused, don't give up, keep looking forward to the future. Just work on your channel, work on your craft, hone it in. Go back, watch your videos before you put them out. Don't just like, you know, say, oh yeah, that's gonna look really good. Boom, put it out there. And then you realize, fuck, I meant to put in this icon right here. I was gonna put in a reference to a thing right there. Or, oh my God, that fade. Or you'll see yourself going like, all right, everybody, y'all have a great day. Don't do that, okay? Just go slow with it at first, you know. Don't feel like you have to rush and get a video out there, because like I said, once you get on a roll and start putting videos out, it's a lot of fun, and you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. I sure as hell hope you have a lot of fun with it anyway. If you get discouraged, my link to this and my Instagram and everything is in the description below. Reach out to me. I'll help you at any time with any questions you may have as far as editing videos, that kind of stuff. I can help you with what I know. Okay, again, I'm not an expert at any of this, but I'll gladly help you with anything that you want to know. All right, so having said all that, I love you guys. I apologize about not having a video out this week. Like I said, I had an incident with a hard drive that got messed up, and I'm kind of shooting this one, you know, last minute. So again, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.